Hi, I'm John Basedow. As it says on the back cover of your video program, just about everyone wants a defined midsection. Men usually opt for the tight, ripped look of a six-pack of abs. Women tend more to look for the toned, cellulite-free stomach region. Whichever of these looks you prefer, you probably know they're both very difficult to achieve, as evidenced by the lack of them seen on the beach. It's ironic to me that in this technological age where we see abdominal devices seemingly littering sporting goods store shelves and television screens, that we don't see more chiseled midsections at the beach. In my experience, and apparently many others as well, expensive abdominal gadgets and gizmos just aren't the answer. Let me clarify that statement a little bit. They work fine to build and develop our abs, but they really only focus on one aspect of ab sculpting, and that's training. The real secret to developing great abdominals lies in two key factors: variety in training routines to stimulate muscle development. This can be done with or without expensive abdominal gadgets and gizmos. I prefer without. And nutritional insights to reduce fatty deposits so we can actually see the results of our exercise efforts. In simple terms, exercise variety builds and develops our abs, while nutritional tips help reveal what we've built. I call it a 1-2 punch to knock out abdominals, and that's what Six-Pack Abs delivers. Your Six-Pack Abs video is a comprehensive abdominal sculpting program which eliminates all the guesswork and provides an exact blueprint for building a lean, toned midsection. It's work for me, and it can work for you too. First, we're going to go over the ab workouts. There are 3 of them for variety, to keep our muscles stimulated and our body guessing so that we're continually stimulating muscle growth. Each of which of these routines takes only about 10 minutes or less to complete. That's 10 minutes or less a day, folks, actually every other day. Not much of a time commitment for getting a great set of abdominals. Then we're going to take a trip to my kitchen to go over 10 fat-fighting nutritional tips to help us reduce that subcutaneous body fat layer that's hiding the definition we've built through exercising. And finally, as if that wasn't enough, we have a little bit of a bonus section, and that's my supplement secrets. These are 5 of the best products that I've found for fine-tuning my physique and enhancing my definition for photo shoots and personal appearances. But first, let's get on to the workouts. Okay, we're starting out with the ab workouts right now, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to forget everything we've ever heard and everything we think we know about ab training, and we're going to keep it really simple and basic. This is going to be the routine for day 1, and every routine is going to basically follow this format. 1 exercise is going to be for the mid-abdominal wall, 1 for the obliques, and 1 for those really hard to build lower abs. Then we're going to do what I call a 6-pack power minute, which is 1 minute of each of the exercises that we've previously done, but they're going to be followed in succession without a break. Legs up on the bench, and we keep our fingers on our abs. We're pulling up only with our stomachs. Keep count. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4. If you want to see how it looks, see the stomach flat, and then you squeeze up. Tension. 5, 6, 7. See that stomach up? 8, 9, 10. You see it tensing? 11, 12, 13, 14. One thing you want to do in order to see that definition: 15, 16. And now keep count for yourself. 17, 18. Is try to identify some of the hidden fats and sugars in your diet. These are what's going to keep you smooth. The sauces, the mayonnaise, the sodas. Any hidden fat, any sugar is going to generally keep you smooth, and you're probably not even enjoying those calories that much. In order to see that definition, you have to reduce that fat layer, which we'll talk about more in the nutrition segment. It's 28, 29, 30. We're going to do 10 fast ones right now. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, keep breathing. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Keep the tension on the abs. Keep that mind-muscle connection. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You feel the tension there? We take a little bit of a break. We're going to go to the second ab exercise of routine number 1. That's going to be for our obliques. It's going to be oblique crunches version 1. Alright, our second exercise for routine number 1 is going to be for our obliques or side abs, and this is going to be oblique crunches version 1. Very easy to do. Just stay on your ab mat or on your carpeting. Go back. You can put one hand behind your head, one hand on your stomach if you want to feel your abs still. We're going to go to the left side first. Just tilt your legs a little bit to the left, tilt your hips. Put one hand on your head. You can put one hand on your obliques to feel them crunching up as you squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do one set of 30 on each side. 11, 12. You can clasp your hands together too once you get that feeling down. Really feel the pressure. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Get that tilt down. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Short motion. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Same thing, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel the squeeze in the obliques. This is what gives you dimension. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also do your hand behind your head, hand on your abs. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's going to be great abs at the beach. 27, squeeze it and hold it for a second. Squeeze it and hold it. 28, 29, 30. Okay, now we're going to do our V crunches on the bench. If you have a bench that doesn't happen to have a foot attachment like mine does, you can do it on the end of the bench. I'm going to do mine on the side of the bench. Basically what you want to do is you want to create a V with your body like this and squeeze up to make a tighter V. These are for the lower abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have a mirror, you can look in the mirror. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Keep that V tight. 14, 15, 16. If this exercise is too hard for you when you're beginning, 17, 18. You can substitute one of the other lower ab exercises from one of the other routines until you get ready for it. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We're going to 50, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and squeeze it together, 50. So you can see right now, we're just looking at what we built so far as the abs go. We have the midsection, the obliques, and the lower abs right there. Now we're going to do something that I add on to these. Normally most people would do one exercise for the mid-abdominal wall, one exercise for the obliques, one exercise for the lower abs, and you could stop there if that's all you want to do. But to really burn out my abs, I like to do what I call the 6-pack power minutes, which is 1 minute of each of the exercises we just completed in succession. So what I'm gonna have the cameraman do is put up a little timer so that we can go by 1 minute for each of these exercises. On the obliques, it's 30 seconds per side. So the whole oblique move is actually a minute, but it's 30 seconds to the left, 30 seconds to the right. So to start off, we do our first ab exercise, which was what? Mid-abdominal wall, legs on the bench. And we're gonna start right now with a 60-second countdown. This gives me a little bit of a chance to talk with you guys as opposed to counting the whole time. But you guys wanted my routine for doing the abs, and this is what I do. One thing I was talking to you a little bit about before is identifying the hidden fats and hidden sugars in your meals, because you definitely want to get rid of those, especially if you're not even enjoying them that much, because that's what's going to hide your ab definition, because it's going to cause a layer of fat to form over your midsection. And we're getting close to that minute. Remember, if you can't do a full minute, don't push yourself. Do as much as you can and then take a break. Work up to the minute. Remember, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you end up. Breathe out as you go up. Breathe out. Up. That was it. 1 minute. Mid-abdominal wall. Now what do? 30 seconds each. The obliques, version 1. Let's start with the left. Okay. Sometimes if you're in a rush, you might not want to do the initial exercises, and you might just want to fast forward to this 6-pack power minute part of the video, which is not a problem. And then you could just do the 6-pack power minute, and it's only going to take you about 3.5 minutes to complete. 30 seconds up. Next side. Once again, without a break. Squeeze it up. Hold it for a second. You can vary your speed on this. You can vary your intensity. You can hold some squeezes longer. Play tricks with your abs. Each person is different. See what works best for you. Remember, you're developing little muscles in the abs. It's getting them to show is going to be the hard part. That was 30. Final one. 1 minute. Right up to it. Get on your bench. Okay. 6-pack power minute. Here we go. And we're doing V crunches. Keep breathing out. You guys should always be breathing out on the squeeze move. I was talking, so that was naturally breathing out. Relaxes the rib cage. Okay. Keep it going. Keep that minute going. Keep your head up. Keep the concentration going. Squeeze it out. Squeeze it out. Oh, okay, those lower abs are really hard to build. That minute seems like it's lasting forever. It's great. This exhausts your abs twice, which is what I like to do. It really burns them out. And when you get advanced enough to do this, you start getting great definition. Whew, and that's it, especially when you get down to a lower body fat percentage. That's routine 1. You're done for the day. Okay, now we're going to do routine number 2, and this should be, if you're just starting out, about 2 days from when you had done routine number 1. You had that rest day in between. And the first exercise we're going to do for the abs is called full body crunches, and these are for the mid-abdominal wall. Very similar to straight crunches, only you're going to do a full body crunch. And what that is you're going to bring your legs and your chest up together, like that. 1, 2, once again squeezing on the midsection. 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten out your legs. 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's not that big of a movement, 17, but you really feel it, 18, 19, 20. Don't feel you have to do 50 to start out with. 21, 22, 23, 24. Remember, we lose count sometimes when I'm talking, but I'm keeping count in my head. 27, 28, 29, 30. You just count to 50. 31, 32. Oh, I'm feeling the burn. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, hold it out there, 48, 49, 50. Whew. This one we lay on our sides, one leg up. You can rest your one foot on top of the other foot. Okay, you can almost rest your head in your hands, some people like to do, but I prefer to keep my hands clasped. And then we're going to squeeze up, just with the obliques. 1, 2, 2 sets of 30, remember. 3, 4. Once again, you can have one hand up, one hand on the back of your head. Feel the obliques. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, breathe out, 17, 18, 19, 20. I like to do my ab exercises right before bed sometimes, as I said before. 21 and 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew, gotta keep count. Now right to the other side immediately. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep my hand on my abs. I always like to have that mind-muscle connection. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Once again, don't put your hand too hard on your neck or flex your neck. 13, 14, 15. Only squeeze your abs. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. That's the obliques for routine number 2. Once again, if you have a mirror handy, you can see how they're looking. Flex that stomach. See the obliques right here. You even see a little vein coming down there. Other side obliques, right here. Even see the serratus muscles. Serratus muscles are these 3. 1, 2, 3 tight little muscles. Okay, now we're going to do our lower ab exercise for routine number 2, and these are lower ab rocks. You want to lay back? In this case, still stay on the mat or on the carpeting. Put your feet up in like an inverted V position. Put your hands behind your head. Hold your head up, but don't flex your neck. Just let your head rest in your hands and then just rock. Rock the lower abs. 1 and 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. 8. Let it go way down. 9. 10. We're just rocking those lower abs right here. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You can abbreviate the movement, so let's go slow, less of a movement. 23, 24, 25. Let the head lay in the hands. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Look straight up sometimes. 32. And just concentrate on your abs. 33, 34, 35, 36. Breathe out. 37, 38, 39, 40. Keep the position. 41, 42, 43. These can really burn. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Okay, six-pack power minute now.
1 minute, full body crunches after our rest. Here we go. At least now that I don't have to count, I can talk a little bit. You notice today I'm in like the pajama pants as opposed to the gym shorts. Okay, another thing you might want to do when you're trying to increase your ab definition, another helpful tip is do some cardiovascular exercise first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning is when our body fat stores are most vulnerable. So you want to do it before breakfast. Maybe 30 to 45 minutes of running, stationary bike, help fight fat in trouble-prone areas, first thing in the morning. Keep breathing out. Oh, so that way you can see this great muscle definition you're building. Straighten those legs. That's it. Okay.
Now, straight to the obliques. 30 seconds, each side. Oh, I like the six-pack power minute so much more than having to count.
Feel those obliques. Once again, as I said before, you can basically limit yourself if you're limited for time to doing the six-pack power minutes. Just fast forward to this part of the tape. That's why it's better to give you a little too much than a little too little. Okay, now we go on to the other side. Lead crunches, 30 more seconds. And then those killers, the lower ab rocks. We can do the finger pose. Fist on the forehead, squeezing up. Feel those abs tightening. Oh, I can feel them. I can feel those serratus muscles we looked at before. Okay. Burning it out a little bit. Okay. Time's up. You do the lower ab rocks. Hands behind the head and go. Okay. One thing when I do these exercises before bed, they end up tiring me out, which is good. Feel my abs feeling tight and pumped. Feel like my ab definition is growing and I'm burning fat all night long. A minute never lasts as long as on this third part of the six-pack power minute. But just think of that ab definition you're going to have at the beach. Something you've always wanted. When we get to the nutrition segment coming up, we're going to reveal those fat fighting tips so you can see what you're building right now. Hooray! 60 seconds. Up.
Done. If it was nighttime, go to bed, go on to work, do whatever you want to do right now, because you know your ab routine is out of the way for the day. We're going to do routine number 3 coming up next. Okay, we're now going to begin routine number 3. We're going to start off with the mid-abdominal wall exercise. This is the straight crunch with the butt raise, very similar to the crunch that we did in routine number 1,
but we're going to also squeeze up with our butts. Get your legs on the bed, or in my case on the bench, hand behind your head. As you squeeze up, squeeze your butt up too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes you can hold it up there and squeeze twice. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Use a little bit of variety. 17, 18. Keeps your ab routine from getting stale and boring. 19 and 20 and 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 10 fast ones, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, big 50.
Routine number 3's oblique move is going to be the alternate bicycle.
You guys probably did this in school. Hands behind your head, hold your neck up a little bit, just rest your head in your hands rather. And alternate. And this one we don't have to do one for each side, basically because you do the whole routine in one set, similar to the way we do it with the crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist with each one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This one's harder to talk during and keep count because it's 1 to each side is 1. It's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38. This is great for the obliques. It's 40, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Whew!
Now, lower abs routine number 3, leg raises. Hands at your sides, put your hands under your butt, put your thumbs together, feet together, and raise. Just with the lower abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can raise your head up sometimes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or put it down if it's more comfortable. 12, 13, 14. You really feel it in your lower abs. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Faster. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. If you can't do all 50, stop whenever you feel uncomfortable. 35. 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. This takes some concentration. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, the 6-pack power minute.
Starting with the straight crunches, legs up on the bench with the butt raise. 1 minute on the timer. After this, you know what we do. We go into the nutrition segment. if just working out were enough to build great abs, you'd see a lot more six-packs once again at the beach. I always say workouts can make your muscles grow, but it's your eating habits or nutrition that makes them show. And that's what we're going to find out about with my 10 nutrition tips coming up next. Reducing that subcutaneous body fat layer that's hiding your definition. And that's a minute. I'm going to spin around. Since I can't do the bicycle where the bench is, hands behind my head. Now I'm doing my bicycle. Extending my legs. Extending my legs. Oh, as I said before, six-pack power minute is great if you're pressed for time. Just do it instead of the exercise. Or if you don't want to go through the whole countdown, which I like to do some nights, just do the six-pack power minute maybe twice. Double dose of the six-pack power minute. After the nutrition tip, or actually 10 tips, we're going to do this little supplements for fine-tuning. You guys should have awesome abs after this. Okay, clock's off, thumbs under your butt, leg raises, but then we're done. Just squeeze those abs together. Squeeze those abs. We'll take a look in the mirror, maybe after this exercise. Long minute. Something to work up to. Don't ever feel bad if you can only do 30 seconds, if you can only do 40 seconds, whatever. This way you see your improvements. My abs are killing me right now. Short movements. Keep raising those legs. Last out the minute, you're almost there. Nope, you're there. Oh, that is a killer. Let's just see how those babies look right now. Flex your abs. Okay, there's the obliques. Raise up. You see the serratus muscles in the mirror? And you have the whole abdominal wall. You even see a vein coming right down here. That's what the nutrition tip is going to show us.
Now let's first keep in mind that we can't spot reduce. So in order to get rid of fatty deposits in the trouble-prone areas, like the belly and lower back in men, waist, hips, and thighs in women, in other words, the ab region, we have to really focus on reducing total body fat. Now the following are 10 of the most important nutritional tips that I follow for fighting fat and reducing body fat numbers. If you're looking for an exact detailed nutritional meal plan, which is a laid out meal by meal for the day, you can check out the Fitness Made Simple video. It's a best-selling program that you can find on the website fitnessmadesimple.com. It has a whole second half hour devoted specifically to fat-burning nutritional plans. The number one nutritional tip is count calories, but don't starve yourself. The most important thing I think you have to do in order to build rock-hard abs is fine-tune your calorie intake and keep control over it. Simply put, fat gains and losses are mathematical events. You're not going to look like a sleekly defined racehorse if you're eating like a pig. That's obvious. What's not so obvious is that even if you eat a little bit over your metabolic needs for that day, the remainder of those nutrients are going to be stored as body fat. Where's that body fat going to end up? Most predominantly in the trouble-prone areas. Once again, the belly and lower back in men, waist, hips, and thighs in women, the ab region. Now for a general rule, when I'm trying to increase my ab definition and have my abs stand out as much as possible, I try to eat my body weight times 10 in overall daily calories. For example, if I weigh 195 pounds, I'll try to get between 1,950 and 2,000 calories a day divided between my meals. This is a great rough estimate to start off with, I've found, but since people do differ in terms of metabolism and energy levels, you might want to see where that gets you for a couple of weeks and then maybe, based on those results, tweak the number by 200 or 300 calories a day and see if that yields better results. The one thing you don't want to do is stay on this reduced calorie meal plan for too long a period of time. 4 to 8 weeks is more than sufficient. After that, your body basically adjusts to the starvation condition it's facing. By lowering your metabolism, it can start catabolizing muscle and causing you to lose muscle mass, which is something you definitely don't want because you work so hard to build that muscle, and it's also a fat-burning furnace. In other words, muscle burns fat for energy, so the less muscle you have, the less fat you're able to burn. Nutrition tip number 2 is to eat 4 to 6 small balanced meals a day. Now I mentioned this tip on the Fitness Made Simple program, but it bears repeating. This technique helps to increase our energy levels, our metabolism, improves our digestion, and also helps get rid of those hunger pangs that lead to cheating with sugar and saturated fat-filled snacks between meals. By giving our muscles a steady but not overwhelming flow of nutrients with 4 to 6 small meals a day, we train them to stay in a fat-burning mode. If, however, we use, let's say, the standard 2 to 3 meals a day, our bodies can be overwhelmed by the food intake at one point in time, causing the remainder of that food, whatever's not stored in muscle tissue or used for energy, to be converted to body fat. A good example of one of your 4 to 6 balanced meals a day would be this one right here: a chicken breast, yam, and vegetables. Nutrition tip number 3 is to increase protein intake. If you're trying to keep fat off and muscle on, then increasing protein intake is key. Protein sources like chicken breast, egg whites, water-packed tuna, and whey protein powders cause a greater increase in our metabolisms than any other macronutrients. Proteins are also the least likely macronutrient to be converted to body fat, and studies have shown that they have a potent appetite suppressing and a mild diuretic effect, which can help us to eliminate some extra water weight, which is obscuring our definition. Now, as far as how much protein to get, I generally try to keep it around 1 gram of protein per pound of my body weight when I'm trying to cut up. And if I'm really trying to get ready for a photo shoot or personal appearance, I'll increase my protein intake to 40 to 50% of total daily calories. Nutrition tip number 4 is to decrease carbohydrates. On the flip side of the macronutrient coin to increasing protein intake are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are notorious for holding water and can interfere with our body's ability to burn body fat for energy. Diets high in simple and highly processed carbohydrates like breads, cereals, cookies, cakes, can basically cause a rapid rise in blood sugar and insulin levels, which can stop fat burning and increase fat storage. Diets very high in simple carbohydrates, especially cookies, donuts, and cakes, cause us to crave even more of those foods so that we can't stop at just one cookie. Another thing you want to be careful of in terms of carbohydrates are fruits which contain fructose or fruit sugar. That sounds sort of strange because you usually think of fruits as being very, very healthy, and they are. But if you're trying to increase your ab definition, fructose is not your friend. Reason why is because fructose has very limited usages in the body. Fructose cannot be stored within muscle glycogen cells, so once liver glycogen cells are full, fructose is one of the quickest nutrients to be converted to body fat. In fact, in my experience, one of the best ways to ruin a photo-ready physique or photo-ready ab definition, next to eating lard straight out of a can, is to follow a high fructose diet. Nutrition tip number 5 is no late night eating. Since most of us are more active during the day, it's best for our abs, as far as our ab definition is concerned, to keep our higher calorie and especially our higher carbohydrate meals earlier in the day and lower calorie and lower carbohydrate meals later in the evening prior to going to bed. This technique helps prevent excess fat storage while we sleep. Also, try not to eat anything within 2 hours of bedtime. My nutrition tip number 6 is to eat foods in combination. In other words, try to have some protein, carbohydrates, and fats with each of your meals. Proteins and good fats like all-natural peanut butter, olive oil, and flaxseed oil help to lower the fat-producing insulin spike caused by carbohydrates. Proteins have also been shown to be absorbed more efficiently in the body and digested more efficiently when combined with carbohydrates and fats during a meal. My nutrition tip number 7 is to keep cheat foods out of the house. A cheat food is basically any food that you would normally crave, like cookies, cakes, or in my case, chocolate, dark chocolate with nuts, brownies. As long as you keep it out of the house and out of arm's reach, it's not going to be as tempting as if it was there. And to see if I practice what I preach, let's take a look in my refrigerator. You'll notice when you look in here that it's filled with vegetables, chicken breast, egg whites, even the all-natural peanut butter, which are basically all the good things we were going over as far as sticking to our nutritional plans. If, however, there were brownies in there, and I had a stressful day, I don't care if I was getting ready for the six-pack ab photo shoot or a cover of a magazine, I would eat as many as were there in one single sitting. And that's basically setting myself up for failure. A craving is generally an impulse thing. You grab something as soon as you crave it, and then you feel guilty about it later. By giving yourself a necessary moment to think before satisfying a craving, you basically ensure that you're going to stick to your nutritional plan and get better abs and more definition. So one thing I learned since I've been getting ready for the photo shoot for the cover of the six-pack abs video is keep your cheat foods out of the house. Don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success by only stocking clean foods in your refrigerator. Nutrition tip number 8 is enjoy ab-friendly snacks. When I get a little craving, let's say for a between meal snack, I try to reach for what I call ab-friendly snacks. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and sliced bell peppers are extremely filling and nutrient dense, but they're almost devoid of calories. So one good idea might be to keep around some plastic containers or Ziploc bags of these products. Keep them handy in the refrigerator or in your desk at work, because they're great for stopping you from getting, once again, into the sugar and saturated fat treats that you might normally opt for. Nutrition tip number 9 is use your fist. This tip actually relates to portion sizes, and it's extremely helpful when eating out in particular. When I'm trying to really cut up and increase my ab definition, I sometimes go crazy with measuring and, trying to weigh different foods. So now what I've gotten used to is making things even simpler. I go by portion sizes. A portion is roughly the size of my clenched fist or the palm of my hand. And how I use this is I try to keep my carbohydrate and my protein portion sizes at each meal about the size of my fist. For example, in this meal, you'll notice the chicken breast is close to the size of my fist, as is the yam, especially if you closed it. I fill up the rest of my plate with vegetables because, once again, they're very nutrient dense and filling, but very, very low in calories. This tip is extremely effective when eating out at restaurants. Any portion size that may be over the size of my fist, I simply take home to enjoy later. And while I'm talking about restaurants, one other little pointer has to deal with control. You might not realize the amount of hidden fats, hidden sugars, and sodium, which can bloat you, that's in a lot of the sauces and salad dressings. So when ordering salads, always make sure to opt for sauce on the side. That way you can enjoy the taste without having to deal with the unwanted calories that are going to obscure your ab definition. Finally, nutrition tip number 10 is to drink water. Lots of it. In fact, I try to get about 1 gallon to 2 gallons a day when I'm trying to cut up or increase my ab definition. Muscle is actually comprised of about 70% water, so drinking a lot of it helps keep our muscles fully hydrated and pumped and looking fuller. Water is also essential to transport vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and waste products throughout our systems, and in addition to that, it has another ab-friendly benefit. It helps to curb appetite and fill our stomachs. Well, there you have them, 10 great nutritional tips for getting eye-popping ab definition. When combined with those 3 great muscle-building workouts we went over earlier, and maybe some morning cardiovascular activity like running or riding the stationary bike for about 30 to 45 minutes to further decrease body fat, you should have all you need to sculpt the abs of your dreams. But as I promised in the beginning of this six-pack abs program, we now have a little bonus section coming up that'll help you further enhance your results or possibly make them even come quicker. The following are 5 of the best supplements I've found for increasing ab definition. Let me start off by saying that if you don't have your nutrition plan in place first, a good, sound, fat-burning nutritional meal plan, you could take every fat-burning supplement under the sun and you're not going to get ripped anyway. And if you think you're going to find a magic pill that's going to somehow give you a great set of abs, you're wrong. That being said, these next 5 products I've found to be great for fine-tuning my physique and enhancing my definition once I do have that nutrition plan in place. The first, and what I believe to be the absolute best single fat-burning supplement currently on the market, is called Thermogen. 2 capsules of Thermogen first thing in the morning prior to my morning cardio sessions makes my abs stand out like 6 cobblestones. Thermogen is a product which is actually a thermogenic agent. It turns calories into heat rather than storing them as fat. That way you burn more calories off as heat rather than having them deposited in body fat deposits. It's also believed to help to increase your metabolism and also reduce lipogenesis, the conversion of carbohydrates to fat, while preserving lean muscle mass in the process. Thermogen combines ma huang, caffeine, white willow bark, and several other fat-fighting factors in precise ratios to maximize their effects. The one thing though you want to be careful of with this product is it is a stimulatory agent. It's a central nervous system stimulant, so it can increase your anxiety and nervousness, especially if you're already prone to those things. And you don't want to take Thermogen too close to bedtime because it can cause sleeplessness. The next fat-burning product I want to go over is called Pyruvate. Pyruvate is actually a naturally occurring product of our body's metabolism of sugar and starch. It's believed to enhance fat loss in a totally different way than Thermogen does. It prioritizes the transport of nutrients to muscle cells rather than fat cells, thereby increasing glycogen reserves for energy and also decreasing subsequent fat storage. Pyruvate is taken with meals. You usually take about 3 grams a day. That's 2 500 milligram capsules with each of your 3 largest meals if you're following a fitness program. Pyruvate is also believed to increase fat loss by improving thermogenesis, increasing metabolism, and also possibly improving insulin sensitivity. The other thing that's good for people that are sensitive to the stimulatory effects of Thermogen is Pyruvate is virtually side effect free. It has none of the side effects associated with other stimulant-containing fat burners. You also can get great results by stacking the 2 products. In other words, taking Pyruvate and Thermogen together, since they work to battle fat on 2 totally different fronts. One important thing I do want to point out, however, and that's that not all Pyruvate is created equal. The brand that I use is by Genetic Evolutionary Nutrition, or GEN, and it carries the MedPro logo, indicating it's the only source of nutrient pyruvate proven effective and patented for usage in fat and weight loss studies. The next product I want to talk about is not really a supplement, it's actually a high-quality meal replacement shake. This is actually a revolutionary new meal replacement that has looked at the shortcomings of other meal replacements on the market and has taken meal replacement technology one step further. It's called Growth Factor X, or GFX, and it's specially designed to meet the needs of the active athlete, weight trainer, and people that are generally on the go. I personally love this product, and I used it to cut up and get ready for my photo shoot for the six-pack ab video cover. I actually take one of these a day in place of a meal. It saves me from having to cook, and it guarantees me of getting the quality nutrition I need to keep me in a muscle-building, fat-burning mode. GFX takes the guesswork out of getting proper nutrition. It's different from other meal replacements on the market because it's simply better. Better because it gives better protein absorption. A lot of the other protein supplements, or especially meal replacement powders on the market, have a huge protein serving, but what happens if that protein is not fully absorbed by our bodies? Well, then it's wasted, and it's wasted money. GFX combines both fast and slow release proteins so that our bodies get a steady influx of protein throughout a longer period of time. This allows our muscles to stay in a longer state of anabolic protein synthesis and also a longer state of decreased protein catabolism. So this way we're able to build muscle for a longer period of time and also not go into a catabolic or muscle degrading mode during that period of time. In addition to that, it has prebiotic oligosaccharides in the carbohydrate formulation, which aid in intestinal health and further enhance absorption. It has a very potent vitamin-mineral blend, which increases general overall health. And one of my favorite things about it, it has a great anabolic fat profile. These are good fats, replacing the saturated fat often found in other meal replacement powders. Now, when I was getting ready for the cover shoot for the six-pack abs video, I would have one of these shakes a day, and it was one of the things I looked most forward to. It was so tasty, I actually felt like I was cheating when I really wasn't. I was getting a high-quality, nutritious meal in one very, very convenient shake. Even more convenient than the GFX shakes for getting optimal nutrition in a calorie-compact package are these Lean Machine high-protein bars. You could pop one of these in your briefcase, car, or ladies in your purse and be on your way, and you know you're getting a whole nutritious meal in the convenience of one bar. These particular Lean Machine bars, I want to make one important point about. They're not pre-workout energy bars. They're not just a special extra snack bar. These are actually designed to be meal replacement bars. They take the place of a full, nutritionally balanced meal. These Lean Machine meal replacement bars are scientifically formulated with a special combination of nutrients to help your body stay in a fat-burning, muscle-building mode. They combine 31 grams of high-quality protein with low carbs, low to moderate good fat in a calorie-compact package. They're a delicious way to stay in shape. Their peanut butter crisp flavor is very tasty, and it's also a good way to stay lean and defined. Finally, if I'm not really looking for a whole meal replacement shake or bar, and I'm just trying to get some extra protein to add to one of my meals, instead of another chicken breast or water-packed tuna or egg whites, I'll opt for AMP Whey or Advanced Molecular Profile Whey Protein. This is a great protein source without having to add additional carbs and fat to your meal as well. This is put out by Genetic Evolutionary Nutrition, and I believe it has one of the best molecular profiles of any of the protein sources on the market. Other key points about it are it is the lowest in sodium that I found, which means it causes the least amount of water retention, the least amount of bloating. That's key when you're trying to increase your ab definition. And it's also aspartame-free. I particularly like it for maximizing my muscle gains and also cutting up when I'm on a low-calorie nutritional meal plan. In closing, I'd like to say that I look at sculpting my abs like I would look at building a house. The workout and nutritional tips we went over are my foundation and my walls. The supplements we talked about, like the 5 products, are my accessories, my furniture, my decorative items. I think that as long as you keep your focus in the right place, on the workout and the nutritional tips, with a few of those products thrown in for fine-tuning, you'll be well on your way to developing your own set of six-pack abs.
If you'd like to order any of the products John just went over, you can call Mansa Communications toll-free order line 1-888-889-8964 or order online at our website, fitnessmadesimple.com. The following are commercials for a couple of our other videos featuring fitness celebrity John Basedow, which can also help you accomplish your fitness goals. Men, do you want to see your abs and increase muscle definition? Women, how would you like a toned body with cellulite-free hips and thighs? Thousands of people are turning these visions into reality with the best-selling video program, Fitness Made Simple, Unlock Your Potential, hosted by fitness celebrity and columnist John Basedow.
Hi, I'm John Basedow, and like many of you, I tried just about every diet and exercise fad on the market, but nothing gave me the results that I was after. Finally, I used Fitness Made Simple to build the lean muscular physique, including the tight six-pack of abs I always wanted, but never was able to see before.
Fitness Made Simple eliminates all the guesswork by giving you the exact blueprint for improving your body at any age, with time-conserving workouts and a detailed fat-burning nutritional meal plan.
In 8 weeks, I transformed my body from this to this. Fitness Made Simple worked for me, and it can work for you too.
Order Fitness Made Simple by calling toll-free and be on the way to building the body of your dreams.
Get fit and lose fat with the Awesome Hour Upper Body Home Workout, the new video from the creators of the best-selling Fitness Made Simple program. Hosted by fitness celebrity John Basedow, the Awesome Hour Home Workout offers an easy-to-follow weight training routine that gets results.
If you're too busy to get to the gym, or if you prefer to work out in the privacy of your own house, then you can shape up and build muscle with the Awesome Hour Upper Body Home Workout. All you need are a few free weights and a bench.
Work out with John, exercise by exercise, at home, and learn the keys to sculpting a lean, muscular physique.
The Awesome Hour Upper Body Home Workout provides exercises to help build your chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and even abs.
Just 1 hour or less for each workout. Now there's no time excuse for not staying in shape. Have your credit card ready and call now to start building the body of your dreams with the Awesome Hour Upper Body Home Workout. Or order online at our website, fitnessmadesimple.com.
Now you can begin and end your day with Fitness Made Simple's new AM/PM workouts with fitness celebrity John Basedow. Burn fat and build muscle by exercising with John first thing in the morning and later in the evening.
So many men and women tell me they're unhappy with their bodies, but they just don't have time to exercise. The AM/PM video makes it easy to incorporate short, result-producing workouts into your daily schedule without spending hours in the gym.
As a busy mom with 2 children, even I can find the time to stay in great shape with John's AM/PM workouts.
They're fun to do, and they keep me feeling great all day long.
Each workout's only 10 to 15 minutes long, and you can do them all right at home.
This video gives you morning exercise routines to energize you for the day and evening workouts to help relieve stress and decrease overnight fat storage. There's even a low-impact, no-weight workout that's perfect when traveling. So start and end your day looking and feeling great with Fitness Made Simple's AM/PM workouts. Call now to order.